Overbrook Episode 16 Anthropophage. Content warning: assault, mentions of torture, and gore. What? Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake.
What happened? Why are we suddenly at Wynn's place?
You passed out after whatever the hell happened at your place. Wynn didn't think you'd be safe there. I know you wouldn't be fine with mine, so here we are.
Where's Wynn?
He's at work.
Oh, fuck. Work. Right, I forgot she has my cell phone. Do you have a phone I can borrow?
It fell down a pothole.
Oh. Yeah, you're not getting that back.
Yeah, I figured. Wynn's got a landline you can use in the other room. You know what? I'll get it for you. You probably shouldn't move.
I'm fine, I can...
Oh my god. Stop being difficult and let someone else help you for once. Christ.
Do you want some water? Who wrote this?
Janine.
Who's Janine?
Wynn's mom? You know, for someone who's all, I've lived here for 10 years, and Wynn's my best friend, you sure as fuck don't know the most basic things about him.
I know more than you do.
Save it. I'm not getting sucked into that argument again. Here, just use the phone already and lay back down.
You're pushy. Hey, sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it to my shift. Yeah, I'm calling out. Thanks.
All right, lay down.
I don't need to lay down. I need to... Okay, what happened?
I told you. You passed out. Wynn didn't know where the doll went, so we brought you here to make sure you'd be safe. I asked about your parents, but he didn't seem all that concerned about them.
Yeah, they don't have eyes, so they're fine.
What?
Long story short, Naomi needs to trade eyes with someone to come back to life.
I cannot stress enough how little sense that makes.
Again, long story.
Clearly. Normally I'd say I've got time, but you seem determined to die with your secrets, so whatever.
I'm sorry.
Did you say something? Can you say it a little louder, please? Closer to the mic.
You are not making this easy on me.
You weren't making it easy on me. Why the fuck do I owe you the courtesy?
Fine, you're right. I guess. I don't make this easy for newcomers. My bad. It's just a lot.
You don't even know why I came to Overbrook.
Oh, I never thought to ask. Why did you?
Parents. I came here to visit my parents. They moved here like a month ago. They said they still needed help to unpack, so I volunteered. By the time I got here, they were...
Yeah, that's rough. My older brother turned into a giant centipede thing that drips acid when he's upset.
What?
And my dad is an orb thing made of fingernails. Like, imagine an armadillo that rolled into a ball, but it's all fingernails.
Ugh, I don't need to know the details.
I figured it would help to know.
It doesn't. Oh my god, you and Wynn are really bad at consoling people.
Well, it's not like I practice often. Nobody else really lasts that long.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? To know I might die at any point?
I mean, technically, that was, always the case. No one knows when they're gonna die, unless they're Locke, but even then he's not that reliable. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Wow, I thought Wynn was awkward, but you are really giving him a run for his money.
What do you want from me? I grew up here.
You're not actually a bad person, right? Like, you're rough around the edges, but it's not entirely your fault.
I would hope not. Then again, I guess it depends on who you'd ask.
Like who?
Like, Naomi?
Naomi? The doll?
She was a friend of mine from high school. But she died, and apparently her eyes were put in a doll, and now she's like that. She blames me.
Oh, so that's why she's trying to kill you.
She wasn't trying to kill me, she just wanted to trade eyes so she could be alive again. That doesn't make it better, does it? Yeah, it sounded better in my head.
It's like you don't even realize how insane you sound until you say it out loud.
Nothing about this town makes sense when you say it out loud.
Okay, come on. There has to be at least one thing that makes sense. Gravity still works here.
Gravity still works here, for now. New weird shit always happens.
Some things don't. Wynn told me the, Jens and Erics.
Generics, yeah.
Yeah, they haven't had faces for... Wait. Jens? Erics? Generic? Generic? Did you two come up with that when you were 12?
We were 14. Sue us.
Ooh, that's... okay. That's actually kind of adorable. Fine, the generics have been without faces for years now, and the potholes have been bottomless for just as long. Is there anything else I should know about, since, I have to live here too?
That's fair. You should at least know what you're going to be dealing with. Okay, so just so you know, stay away from froyo shops.
What? But they're delicious.
They are, until you get absorbed into a hive mind, so just don't do it. Don't try a new hair product that someone else is forcing you to buy.
So don't listen to advertisements ever.
Honestly, that's a pretty good rule of thumb. And, fuck. How long have you been here again?
Like 2 weeks, give or take?
You haven't come across anyone with a face, right? A guy that looks human, about this tall, has gray eyes, and rarely blinks. He either speaks in very short sentences or he waxes poetic about shit like roadkill or bone marrow.
Can't say that I have.
Good. Still, I should contact him sooner than later, before he finds out about you. Jesus, I'm usually really good about staying on top of something like this.
Why does he need to know about me?
He's an anthropophage. He survives off human flesh. Generics sustain him just as well, but he doesn't like the aftertaste. Still, we have a deal that he doesn't touch a list of humans in exchange for something. I need to add you to that list.
Seriously? I thought the bottomless potholes were weird. You're telling me there's a fucking cannibal in town?
Cannibal implies he's human. This guy is something else entirely. I can't even begin to describe it, but he's just someone you don't want to cross paths with.
I think I can handle myself just fine.
He can unhinge his jaw and take half your torso in it. I don't think you can.
You're not leaving this house.
I'm fine, though.
Nothing you've said since you've woken up has convinced me that you're fine. I'd say you need a therapist, but I don't think that the kind of therapy you need has been invented yet. Either way, lie down before I make you.
What are you gonna do? Fucking sit on me? What are you? No, get off! Really? You're just gonna sit on me?
I can tie you up if you'd prefer that.
I would not.
Oh, are you blushing?
No!
You and Wynn are so fun to tease.
Please, being sat on is humiliating enough.
If I get off, are you gonna make a run for the door?
No. Do I at least get private bathroom privileges, or are you determined to watch me do my business too?
Ugh, gross. Just go use the bathroom. You know where it is, right?
Mm-hmm. Upstairs. I'll be right back. She said I couldn't make a run for the door. She never said anything about the window. No. Not here. God damn it. Did he disappear off the fucking face of the earth? Viktor?
It's rude to interrupt a meal.
I would have reached out beforehand, but you do not make it easy to find you.
That's intentional. What do you want?
Is that
My meal?
right? No, I get that, but was it human?
Would you like to check?
Why does it look like that?
I like my food served in a particular way. Flooded with endorphins. Stressed beyond belief. Limbs detached.
And the head?
Deconstructed, so to speak. I removed all the teeth and cut the vocal cords. The screams were giving me a headache, and the begging was redundant. Besides, there are so many nerve endings in the face. Not as much as the fingers, but I just like it when my food writhes.
Where are the arms and legs?
In the pile over there.
Oh my god.
There's something about how fear and pain permeates the body that makes it all the more tender. Like awakening every single nerve cell in the body. The taste alone is overwhelming ecstasy. Unfortunately, they rarely sit still long enough to get to that point.
I can't look at this. Viktor, I thought we had an understanding. You can't start eating humans like this again.
I can't? No, actually, I believe I can. I have been, for quite a while. No one you cared about, since that was part of the little deal we have.
How many have you eaten?
Do you count how many times you've bitten into a bagel? Do you know how many cups of coffee you've had?
That is not the same thing.
You're right. It isn't. Because you and I aren't the same. Tell me, Vincent, have you ever sucked bone marrow out of a spine?
Stop it.
Stop what? He's already dead. I don't appreciate being interrupted while I'm eating, so I'll ask you one more time. What do you want?
There's another human that moved into town. I want it known that she is protected.
Protected? By you? Can't see that going well.
Oh, get fucked. I'm only telling you so you don't make the mistake of hunting her down.
A mistake is showing up in front of me at all. Especially when I'm still hungry. A switchblade? Really? I've grown toenails sharper than that.
Don't come any closer. You're hurting me.
That's the idea.
Let's go.
Why? You can't run from me. I saw you limping. What could you hope to accomplish if I let you go? Oh. Is that the human? I can smell them on you. Who are they?
Don't touch her.
You know, I've thought a lot about that agreement we had. And I don't think it makes any difference. Humans die here. Over and over and over again. And what a waste that is. So many meals just gone out the window. Like your friend.
You do not touch Wynn.
Or what? How disappointing. Pain doesn't exactly reverberate through you like the others.
I'm great at compartmentalizing.
To a point. Let me make this clear to you. I do not work for you. I do not care for you. The only reason you and I have this understanding, as you call it, is because you were mildly more interesting than the other food walking down the street. You approached me. You gave me this inane little list about who I can and can't touch. And laughable as it was, I thought it would be fun to let you live for a while. Sure, you like to play like you're not afraid of me, but I can smell the distress just coming off you in waves. It's... well... the next time you have the audacity to give me orders, I'll give you a thorough reminder of what kind of creature I am, and floss my teeth with your tendons. Don't push it.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going to meet a certain little human. I'd like to put a face to the name you're refusing to give me. Interesting. So that stresses you out.
Fuck! Oh, thank God, you're okay.
What the fuck is your problem? You couldn't wait a few hours for Wynn to get back.
I had something to take care of.
And it required you to jump out of a second-story window with an injured leg? What's with all that blood?
I had a nosebleed.
Bullshit. What's going on? Don't think you can just lie to me like you do Wynn.
I went to the Anthropophage. He was eating. We got into a little argument. It's fine now.
Fine as in you killed him?
I wish. What? I'm fine.
Then why is your wrist bruised?
Don't touch it. It's just a little bruise.
Your hand is literally shaking.
So fucking what? Give it a minute. It'll stop. Elektra? What are you doing?
Getting my shit to go. Tell Wynn I had something come up.
What? Why? Just because...
Vincent! I'm gonna say this once. I am not Wynn. I will not tolerate your weird way of avoiding giving straight answers, and I will not tolerate your disrespect when I call you on it. And I sure as fuck will not be grateful when you pull some sacrificial savior bullshit, especially when I did not fucking ask you to.
But it's not my fault.
I get that. Believe me, I know you and Wynn haven't exactly been socialized by the greatest of circumstances, but the way that you put it all on you does nothing but hurt you and the people around you. And I am just not interested in being part of that, so... whenever you figure out how to be a well-adjusted adult, let's grab coffee.
This episode was written by me, Rhys Tirado. Voice of Vincent was me again, Rhys Tirado. Voice of Wynn was Chris Quinby. Voice of Elektra was Serina Johnston. Voice of Viktor was Isaiah Rothstein. If you'd like to support the show, please join our Patreon, which will be linked in the show notes.